Alright, we are back with Euro Truck Simulator 2, taking glass panels from Poland to Paris. And I still have my passenger. I keep looking over there. I may or may not paste your picture in there somehow. GlitteryMocha on board. As we have 14 hours left to go, we should be able to do that in this trip. We're resting somewhere. It's the middle of the damn night. Better turn all the headlights on. And it's raining again too, so yay. I wonder if there's going to be more traffic at night as well. As I was talking about in the last video, I have a mod that added realistic company names and trailers and more traffic and AI changes, and it's a mega mod.
Kitty, I want to pull it off.
So...
Oh, it seems too stuck. I don't know what that is.
What are you doing to your cat?
Pulling scabs off her.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I should put the light on. I think James is coming home soon. I was supposed to be cleaning up.
Well, instead...
Doing laundry and
driving across, trucking across Europe instead. Come on. That's better. Laundry will still be there tomorrow.
Oh, I forget I have to work early tomorrow.
Oh, yes, you do. What a shame.
I'm
gotta go back to work tomorrow after a 4-day weekend. Tomorrow being the Tuesday after Remembrance Day, which is today, and I'm recording this on. Veterans Day in the US, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I just feel like these lights aren't going as far as they used to. That's because they're not all on. There we go. Now we can see. It's like the battlefield flashlight on the front of my truck. Or the battlefield sun. That's how bright these lights are. What do you think, speaking of battlefield, what do you think would be the most important things for them to fix or change if they were to do a patch, which we're all sort of hoping that they will work on? They've had a bunch of server-side changes already, but not really any client updates, certainly not on the consoles. So what do you think should be like their top 3 priorities?
Well, if they're able to somehow figure out why Xboxes completely freeze, where it's not just a game freezing. Because I've had other games where you play and the game itself will freeze, but you just hit the middle button, dashboard, and start the game back up.
Right.
Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, I think, are the only games where it actually has completely frozen up the whole console. If they're able to figure out how to change that, that would be great.
And you gotta think that, you know, when they always talk about it takes them so long to come up with new patches because of the certification process and stuff on the consoles.
Yeah.
That's gotta be one of the reasons they do these certifications, is so that you don't freeze up the whole system, but somehow they manage to sneak that in every time. It's a little odd. So yeah, it's just, that would be a good one, because it sucks getting the whole Xbox freezing in the middle of the round.
I can't really think of anything else. Like, I don't think I've toyed around with enough of the weapons for long enough to really say for sure or not if any of them are not doing what they should be, or are doing more than they should be. So I don't think I can really say anything on that, but yeah, I would just say mainly just the main issues everybody's been bitching about.
Right.
Just keep working on all the crashes and freezing and
it would be
those
nice
random
if...
servers you join where there's no hit markers at all.
Yes, those are interesting. It would be nice if they could somehow improve matchmaking for...
Oh, and the spawns in some of the game modes we've been playing.
Like in what way? Like, did they face you the wrong way still, or just the location?
That, or they just throw you in the middle of the enemy team by
yes,
yourself.
well, TDM
like, oh, hi,
spawns
guys.
are notorious in Battlefield.
I don't know if there's really a whole lot they can do with those, but... I don't know.
Yeah, they may not be able to do much about those, but I think anything that's game breaking obviously sucks.
And I agree with you on Commander. I feel like, I don't know, there's something missing.
Well, the tablet versions are supposed to come out on the 19th of this month. And I don't know for which systems. I would assume iPad, or iOS rather.
Yeah.
For sure. Maybe Android devices. And probably just the Android tablets though, but I guess it would be nice to have it on my iPad because I've been wanting to play Commander Mode at lunch from work.
Yeah.
And that computer I have there doesn't play the full game. It's not powerful enough to play the game, but I figured, I can do Commander Mode. Until I found out that to do that, you have to install the full game and launch the full game. So it's really, like, it's a head-scratcher for me because, granted, aside from how you've been playing it, like, to wake up to on the weekend or something like that in the morning when you're not really awake enough to go shoot at people.
Exactly.
But for the most part, if you have to launch the full game up and everything, I'd rather go and play, the game in its entirety than just do the commanding. Because the commanding can be a little bit boring.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I only play it when I'm just like half asleep myself.
Right.
Where I
Whereas
can't handle too much excitement.
the previous games, the commander was a player in the game, so you could still do other things, which caused a lot of problems because some people would be the commander only to get the points, and they'd launch artillery every once in a while, but they wouldn't do anything else. They would just play their own thing. They'd tank whore while being commander or whatever. So I understand sort of why they separated it, but I was under the impression that with that separation would be the ability to play
I think
it.
maybe on top of you getting like a gunship for a certain flag or something like that, maybe be able, because that's all based on what your team's doing and if they're following orders and taking these flags. There should be something that you can unlock by yourself by doing what you've been doing the whole game, putting up the UAVs, dropping stuff for people. After accumulating so many commander points, maybe be able to unlock some other sort of way of supporting them. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't think of what,
something.
because most of the things are already in there, but... Kitty. Seriously, can I pull this off? Oh, it's not coming off.
It's nice
Doesn't
to
even
have.
flinch.
No? Maybe it's not bugging her too much. I think it's nice that they brought the commander mode back. I think hopefully it will be used more, because I don't see it used all that often. Every once in a while, I see a lot of commanders drop in and out. Like, they don't stick around the whole time. I don't know if that's because their system froze or they just got bored.
Yeah.
I'm sure that in competitive servers or in servers that are much, clan servers and stuff like that, you'll see it a lot more. But, I don't know.
And I wonder if throughout the rest of the life of BF4 and all the DLCs, if they'll add any new toys to play with in commander mode.
Yeah, new assets that they can use. Saw
Or other game modes they may come out with, or whatever.
Saw a screenshot posted on, not a screenshot, a picture posted on Twitter the other day. It was one of those meme pictures, and it basically talked about how in Battlefield 2 the commander had to repair his own artillery, because that's the other thing. In BF2, the assets were always there. They were stationary items at the main base or whatever, and the other team could go and destroy them, blow up the UAVs or the radar station.
Yep.
Whereas this one, if your team doesn't play well, or if your team's just having trouble holding flags, it really limits the commander's ability to help them out. Yes, you always have UAV. Like, you can't lose the UAV, right? You can't lose the EMP UAV, but also all the offensive power and vehicle scans and those, if the other team has them and you don't.
At that point, other than maybe spotting some people for them or blocking some electronics, you're not really able to assist them in getting more flags, and that's what you would need those assets for more.
So it's one of those things where the team that already has them has an easier time holding on to them.
Some sort of like spawn point thing, even if it was like parachuting in.
A mobile
would be kind of cool.
beacon that the commander could deploy.
Yeah.
Team beacon. Yeah, that would be neat. Yeah, maybe they will add some additional things like that. I need to get around this truck. Why are you driving so slow? You're a nice car. It's like an old Mustang or something.
Ready?
I don't want to scratch your paint, bro. I should have gone past him. He's going to be turning in the same lane as me.
Maybe he wants you to.
Yeah, he needs to insurance me. Oh no, I don't know why they're slow. Oh, it's because there's an old Volkswagen Bug up front. They're holding up traffic. That trailer looks... It says Rico on it. Looks sort of like goldfish crackers.
That's funny because I thought of like Frosted Flakes or something.
Come on, little car, let's go. Oh boy, are you slowing down more? Watch, as soon as we get up there, he's going to speed off like a maniac. There may be a speed camera here, and I don't know what the speed limit is, so...
You just drive whatever speed you want?
Pretty much. Whatever speed keeps the truck on all its wheels on the ground. That's sort of what I go by. There's another speed demon on the other side there. When we get off onto like 6 wheels on the one side, then that's too much. Too much speed.
How am I doing in that commander mission? I know I have so much competition.
Well, we should talk about the competition, the missions, actually.
The missions?
Yeah. It's kind of neat that you can invite up to 4 of your friends and just have this little friendly little comparison of stats. That way you don't have to, you know, constantly compare battle log profiles, I guess.
Yeah.
But we've got a couple of them going right now just to test them out, right? We have the handgun one, the commander one.
Oh, you had to get that. You weren't going for that unlock for the
P226. Yeah, I got the mini RDS. I got it.
So now you're in the lead on the handgun expert.
Yeah.
Only 6 hours left on these.
Good.
Top commander, finished first. Woo.
Is that over already? But there's bugs there. That's not right.
They're not ending at the right time. Remember the 2 you made yesterday ended right after, like within a minute or 2?
That's great. I started the mission, and then I was told I finished second in the mission, and then I was told I won the mission. The same
I know,
one.
I was second in both, it says.
Yeah. There seem to be some bugs. There's actually quite a few battle log bugs. Every once in a while, I can't join off you anymore on battle log, because that's really what we do. Like, the little join button's still there, but when I click on it, nothing happens.
Broken? Yeah.
Half the time, when you're in a server, battle log actually doesn't tell me that you are. So, it seems to be more buggy on the console side, I suppose, because it's new.
Yeah.
I guess it's understandable. But I like that.
I've never had battle log links this way.
The in-game server browser on console is absolutely atrocious. It doesn't work at all. It's completely broken.
Sometimes I don't know which one's going to be worse day to day. It's like, okay, do I tough out battle log or do I try the server browser on here? So sometimes, like, if I want to be a commander on a Teams game, I have to, like, look up the server they're on through the Battlelog website, go to the server browser in here, type in the numbers at the end of the server that they're playing in. It's just so much.
Because
you can't join as commander on your friends.
Yeah.
There's no way of doing it.
And you can't do it. Can you do it via Battlelog?
You can't do it at all. No, you can't do it at all via Battlelog.
Which is weird, because you can do that on the PC. There's just another button that just says, you know, commander.
You can jump right in servers from the Battlelog website to your 360, but not as commander.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some of the tweaks that they need to fix, really. They're not even tweaks. To be honest, I'm conflicted because a lot of people will make excuses for bad launches of games and for the problems that the games have, and then praise the developers when they're working really hard to fix it. But I also understand the other argument of this shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't be launching a product that is so broken that you clearly must know has a lot of these issues, and you're only selling it now because marketing told you to, or the
Totally agree. I feel like
executive
in the
told you
middle,
to.
like I can completely see both sides.
I feel bad for the developers because I'm sure they're sitting there going, guys, this is going to have problems. People aren't going to be happy. And somebody in a suit says,
Yeah,
well,
it's a whole entire team of people. You can't necessarily just like place all the blame on them. You
no.
know, there's people in there that wouldn't have wanted that and spoke out against it, I'm sure.
But somebody says, we got to beat Caught Ghost.
Nope, deadline.
So that's sad. But you know what? It does make me change my... I don't think I'm going to be pre-ordering another Battlefield game. For one, I failed to see the point, to be honest. I pre-ordered...
I feel like the release date was a little silly too, right in between current gen and new gen consoles about to be released.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to re-release it on that, and that'll probably have its own little set of issues. Then they're going to be patching shit on like 5 different platforms.
Yeah, that is a bit silly, but it was totally to beat Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's all for numbers. It seems like.
And I'm sure that they made lots of good sales, but they angered a lot of people. It's getting better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, are these people going to keep coming back now?
Well, it depends on the person, but I've seen a lot of people who were really pissed off, and this sort of happens every time with Battlefield launches. They're so pissed off about one thing or another, and I'm never buying another Battlefield game again, and
Yep.
next thing you know, they pre-ordered the next DLC or whatever. But
Yep.
yeah, I mean, they can only fix it as much as they can, but it would be nice if... It's funny because every time that they fix something and you look at the things that they fix, you're like, you're fixing that? You should focus on something else, but again,
That's
there's
why I haven't
probably
bought
reasons.
premium yet either. I might eventually, but I don't know what I'm doing console-wise or platform-wise, and I don't feel like they deserve any more money, so...
Well, I haven't bought premium for the
Need to
console
start
yet
seeing
either.
some things coming back to us.
I don't think I will buy it for... Because, just thinking back, at BF3, my
I didn't even play
experience
half
on the
the
consoles...
DLCs.
That's right, exactly. Aside
There was a
from
couple I
Close
favored,
Quarters...
a couple I might have played a game of here and there.
Close
Rarely,
Quarters
but
we played quite a bit.
yeah, all the time. Karkin was always mixed into a lot of servers, which is something you're used to seeing, I guess.
That's where they have the hooks into us, though, because when you do that and you start to, I could just bought those two, and be like, well, that's $30, and what if I just like one more? That's $45. That's almost the same as, might as well just buy premium.
Yep.
And,
That's how they get you.
and then they got you again,
And as these DLCs come out, they always seem like the greatest thing ever.
Of course.
You never really can judge.
And you
How
can't
you'll
really
feel
judge
playing
based
them.
on other people's opinion either, because everybody will, I mean, so many people hate it, Close Quarters.
Yep.
So it's really difficult. You have to play them yourself, and, there's no trial for DLCs, unless you go visit a friend or something like that to play on their account for a bit to check it out.
It's like Gunmaster. Some people, it's like pulling teeth trying to get them to play that.
True. Yeah, it's all those DLC. I'm curious to see if the DLCs for BF4 will be like that, because the Battlefield 3 DLCs were very polarizing. It was like, this is close quarters, it is all close quarter action. This is armored kill, and it's all ginormous maps, So you always had people hating it.
Everything about each one was completely different.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're going to have more middle-of-the-road stuff. Like, I feel like the Second Assault DLC is probably going to be quite fun, because it's going to have some of those familiar maps to us Battlefield 3 veterans and before that as well, so that could be interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
China Rising, now it comes with air superiority, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But then again, I don't know, maybe it will be better. No idea.
We all know how much of a pilot I am.
Yeah. Well,
I sit on the side with my repair tool, and that's my rocket launcher.
That's your piloting efforts right there. 3 feet away from the control stick with a torch out.
And watch the propeller spin around.
But I don't know. Maybe it will be more interesting. It's really hard to say. I mean, there'll be more to it as well. We always know that there's going to be dirt bikes in that DLC. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be spending as much time in Battlefield 4 as I did with Battlefield 3. I feel like there's other games like this game, like Euro Truck, that I'm going to be spending time in, like American Truck Simulator when that comes out. And, you know,
Yeah, your time may be spread out amongst other things a little bit more.
yeah,
Won't
whereas
be a main focus.
with BF3, it was, you know, I played that almost exclusively for quite a while until I started branching out a bit more into other games and, you know, seeking some variety, which is a good
Can't
thing.
believe the sun's already going down.
What time is it?
Fucking 4:12.
Yeah, it's summer is definitely over, and fall is pretty short around here anyways. We don't get much of a fall.
Fall felt really long this year.
Yeah, I like fall,
Yeah.
but it does get dark awfully early then. And you're still before that time where there's snow on the ground, because even though in the winter it gets dark just as early, but with the snow on the ground it seems lighter because it reflects more of the street lights and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't ever get those pitch black times, which you do get in the fall.
Yeah, an hour from now it'll feel like 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
What should I play? I'm gonna play some TDM.
Oh, this is gonna be.
This isn't gonna work because I just searched for commander slots.
If I don't get a
Last
speeding
time I
ticket
used
here,
this
I'm
one.
gonna be very lucky. Because no, I guess not. Sped right through the construction zone, going 130 in a
actually
70.
Oh, that was so surprising. Server's full. Oh, of course. And now no servers found.
Speaking of the server browser,
Not a single TDM server out there, you know.
of course not. Nobody plays TDM. I don't think I've ever seen this much traffic in this game, honestly. This mod, for anybody who plays this game, I really recommend that you check this mod out because it's a pretty complete package. It's definitely worth uninstalling. The only thing I missed, you know, there's this other mod that I used to use that had the beer trailers in it, which was fun to look at, but also made a lot of money on those.
Why does it say a friend is playing a server called Inside Gamer EA Livestream?
Where does it say that?
If I click multiplayer, when it shows a list off to the side of friends that are playing.
Ooh, look, there's an ambulance. I want to catch up to this guy and take a screenshot for this video's thumbnail with an ambulance. If I can catch up. Come back, ambulance. Why you go so fast?
Huh.
Oh, it's still back there at least. Let's check to see if we can make it there without sleeping. Yep, just barely. Gonna be half asleep by the time we unload this trailer, but we'll get there. I'm trying to catch up to this ambulance that's way back there. There we go, now we're getting closer. I wish it was in the left lane though. That way I could be beside it, take a screenshot, because otherwise it will be... Oh, now it's in the left lane. It's going to pass that guy though. Shit. Damn you, traffic. Don't get in front of me and then brake. What you doing? Oh shit, now everybody's braking. Oh, that's because there's another border crossing. I'm gonna try this. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, it still kind of worked though. I hit a car in the process. I didn't mean to. I want to get beside this ambulance for a picture. Picture time. Don't speed up, bro. Wait for me. That asshole. No, now he's in front of me. Can't believe I hit a car for that. He's gonna get off the road here too, isn't he?
I'm trying to like eat a lollipop,
Yes, he is. Damn it.
and now somehow I got sucked into Conquest instead of TDM.
Well, so much for that. Did we damage
Oh.
our trailer? Nope, good. Just our truck. Oh, look at this. There's another ambulance.
Oh no, there's two! Nah. I unlocked the gun, but I didn't see what it was.
Son of a bitch. I just can't get beside an ambulance. Maybe at the thing over here.
No, teacup, I don't want to join a party. I only jumped in your game because it said you were
It's gonna be
playing
bad.
a server that looked like it was rented by the way it was labeled.
Really? They haven't
Yeah,
opened that up yet.
I know. He was the only one playing Conquest on Flood Zone, and that was the one that said EA livestream from blah 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 .net.
Interesting.
Yes, that was the exact site.
I got my screenshot now. I just need to somehow hit the brakes. Made it. Hit the brakes. We did it. We got the shot and didn't hit anything this time. Much better. We're only 2.5 hours from our destination in Paris.
That felt mean. Although, you know what?
What?
People aren't so unable to defend themselves in the water anymore, so.
No?
Hello, friend. Oh, he wants me to go in the water with him? I don't want to go into there with you. What's he doing? He's gonna kill himself. Get out of there. He's going, like, underneath the sidewalk after the area's flooded.
Who, you do that? By accident?
No, flying teacup.
Oh.
It's just being a weirdo, I think. Thought he was doing it just to, like, drown in front of me. I was gonna say, I don't want to see this.
Here's to turn off to Paris, even though we still have 2 hours to go through countryside roads, I think. Through the French countryside. There could be worse places to be driving through, I suppose. Shit. Oh, no, come on. I know we shouldn't be shifting around here. This is a rough turn. It's very steep. Are you just going to stand there now because I pulled out a little too far? Alright. Maybe this is your strange way of letting me go first. Whatever, it worked. Why do they have tolls on these country roads? Like, that's just... I've heard that France is notorious for this, but that's a little silly. Highways, I understand. This is not a highway. This is like...
It's like, oh yeah, you gotta pay a toll every day on your way home.
Yeah. Actually, they
Your
have...
way through your nice little neighborhood or something.
They have a really cool toll system in Vancouver that I went to a few weeks ago, where you don't stop at all. It cameras take a picture of your license plate as you drive by, and then it's up to you
Something like that here.
to go online and pay within 7 days. If you don't, they'll send you a bill, but they'll charge you like an extra $2 for sending you a bill. And if you choose not to pay it, then it basically becomes just like a parking ticket. It goes on your record as an outstanding ticket. So it's kind of cool because it, you know, I mean, having to slow down for these gates is, especially on busy highways and busy towns, busy cities.
The guy up there.
It's not good.
Oh, he sniped me. From the very top of the building.
What map are you on? Flood zone, you said?
Mm-hmm. He's like on top of the buildings that are on top of the rooftops.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The very, 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 very high one.
Yeah,
high up
there's a
ones.
few of those around. It's a windy road. And there better not be a scratch on these glass panes that we're delivering. Just a tiny scratch on my truck. That's one thing that would be nice if they could implement into this game, was actual damage models.
These snipers up there are pissing me off. They're all on top of this building. Someone threw a grenade at me.
How dare they?
Meanie.
We're gonna make it here before night. Oh yeah. Gonna make it here in time for lunch. Maybe a late breakfast.
That's it. Time to test out my sniping.
What's your favorite sniper rifle that you've been using?
Well, I only have 2. So I've been playing with the first one mostly. Just because I have more stuff for it.
First one is it's actually not that bad.
No, it's really nice, actually.
I think that might be why it feels like sniping in BF4 is a little bit easier, because the starting weapons are a little bit better maybe than they used to be in BF3. You don't feel so disadvantaged. I mean, certainly the assault weapon starting one is excellent. Or overpowered, if you ask the right people.
I found some of the ones you unlock after that to be even better, though.
Yeah. We don't have to look much farther on YouTube to find weapon reviews coming out. And ooh, look, there's a train crossing. Check it out.
That's
cool.
it. Where are they? I need to snipe some people.
It's not a very
I'm gonna
long
make
train.
it.
I wonder what would happen if I started driving down the train tracks. May have to be explored at some point.
I do, but I don't have the right angle.
Can't quite get them, huh?
Nope. Oh, I almost missed that jump. Oh, now there's a chopper up there dropping off more people. That's great. Maybe I could snipe him out.
I haven't yet to do that in BF4.
Someone sniped him out or shot him out. Both choppers just started floating down. I don't know if they killed each other out of the choppers, but
That
they're in
happens
the middle
every
of
once in a
fighting
while.
each other, and all of a sudden both just started floating down. Nobody won that fight. I got one! I sniped one on the rooftop! Radioactive pie. Anybody else up there? I don't see anyone.
Nope, we're getting sleepy. But I do believe that we can make it there before we have to sleep.
Stop shooting! God, our LAV is like hammering the building I'm standing on, and I can't aim at anything right now.
So
The
you're
whole
just
screen is
shaking
shaking.
up and down?
There's a guy over there, I know there is. I saw him go diving under the water. There's a jet ski over there, maybe I should go get it. Oh, he just C4'd that boat.
This is the weirdest traffic rule here that they have in this game. For some reason we have to yield here. That causes a lot of weird traffic jams. So the police car.
Where is this guy? Did he kill himself with the C4? He must have.
That happens a lot. I'm almost glad when it doesn't just happen to
Same
me.
guy must have came back on another boat, because he's just shooting the water everywhere. Like, I know you're still over here. Other team's not really putting up much of a fight, though. They seem more interested in sniping.
We are very near Paris. See some tall buildings off in the distance. Whoa, game, why are you... Oh, that's weird. It just lagged for a second really badly.
Oh, shit. Climb. I want to kill the things, too. Oh, there's a guy there. Hi, I saw you. Where'd you go? That was a bad grenade throw.
We can make this turn. If you can make this turn, we can make this light. Paris discovered. We are just about at our drop-off point. I want to remind you that you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and like the video if you enjoyed it.
I killed myself with C4.
Make sure to check out some of our other videos where GlitteryMocha and I play hockey. Oh shit! Oh, oh good, I didn't get a ticket or nothing for that. That just didn't count.
Oh, there's an enemy here. Help. 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 Just
are you going to be able to go, or are you going to stay? Because it's an accident. No, you're going to stay.
I think he's dead. Oh, I hate when it does that. I don't want to hold the motion ball. I want to throw it.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a ticket for running a bit late here or something.
Those guys below us.
Oh, now I have 1% damage on the trailer because of that. Nah. I was going too fast, though.
Where are these guys shooting at?
They actually did a really good job of making Paris look like a big, big city from a distance. Lots of buildings and...
No, don't snipe me. I need to snipe you. No, he got me. It was the one I sniped too. I think I've killed one person.
That's it. Let's have a look around. Let's have a look around at Paris. There's the Eiffel Tower back there.
Oh, game's over. We won.
Come on. Come on. You can do it.
AKU-12. That's what I unlocked.
What is that? Is that a carbine?
Yep.
Now we are delivering. There's some weird moments where it lags. I think it seems to be loading some of the faraway textures, or maybe some of these trailer models. Not sure. It's got real stuttery there for a bit. Let me just hit that fence too. Jesus.
Oh, stop sending me party invites if I didn't accept the first one. I'm not gonna accept this one.
Are you
or
sure?
The next few. Or the next few that gets in.
Maybe if I try a little bit more. A few more times. Let's see if we can park this thing. Probably not.
Ooh, I don't like conquest on this map. Galmud Railway.
Oh yeah, that's a...
It's
a very large map. It's gotta be like one of the largest ones in the game. Now, I'm gonna have to readjust a little bit here. And yes, game, I know you want me to sleep.
Take a nap right there. And then you can just back it up later.
I can't. Well, no, I can't. I can't just sleep wherever. It won't let you just sleep wherever you want. It was just kind of... I guess it's... I don't know how realistic it is. I have a sleeper cabin on the car, which is, you know, obviously how I can actually sleep at the rest stops and stuff, but... Alright, this should do it. Should be good. There we go. Engine off. Delivered. Cargo.
Looks like me and my squad to go and troll some people.
Well, you have fun with that, and hopefully people had fun, even though I got that nasty 2% damage penalty. We got promoted to level 22, which means we get to put in another max out long distance skills. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you tune in again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.